Hello folks, Why Guy here again. Welcome to my home on this very beautiful but cold winter morning. The name of this video is called The Why Guy Believes Nothing Goes to Waste with God. You know, because folks, nothing goes to waste with God, even a belief in hell. You know, I wrote 3 books about my hell-believing experience, so don't get me wrong, I'm not defending the most God-slandering, carnal, evil-minded, deceptive, disgusting, bondage-endorsing, paganistic lie that has ever been introduced by man to man. Okay? I'm not defending that, but I'm defending how God has the extraordinary ability to use all, and I mean all, of our journey and beliefs to bring us closer to Him. You know, it's also uncanny how atheists, in my opinion, how atheists are closer to God than hell believers. And that deserves a what? Okay? Because a perversion of an atheist is simply not believing in God. Haha. While hell believers have a far worse perversion by believing in a false god, similar to the false god of Moloch. The kind of God that Israel sacrificed their children in fire to appease. Yes, that a-hole kind of a God. All right? Now, I know this is more blunt. This is more than blunt to say this, but in this context, in the context of Moloch, okay, the average Christian believes in an a-hole for a God. The average hell-believing Christian believes in an a-hole for a God. The true non-a-hole God is love, and love wouldn't even consider burning his children in fire. And I quote, "And they have built the high places of Topheth, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire, which I did not command, nor did it come into my mind." That's Jeremiah 7:31. Do you need more proof? How about Jeremiah 32:35 for those of you who really like your scriptures? Never entered his, quote, never entered his mind to torture his children in the fire, close quote. So much for a burning hell, huh? You think about it? But in order to justify their perversion, though, some hell believers will claim that not all are God's children. That's convenient, isn't it? God. When the Apostle Paul addressed idol-worshipping pagans in Greece, you know the type? Unbelievers. Oh no, unbelievers. The kind of people that Christians don't think are children of God. You know, he said in Acts 17:28, quote, "For in him we live and move and exist, as even some of your own poets have said, for we also are his children," close quote. These were idol worshippers, folks. And I don't know if you remember the story, but he approaches their little pedestals that had idols on them, and one was empty. And he was trying to tell them that this empty one belongs to God, to the real, one, true, only God. But yet they're all children of God, even though they had all these false gods, statues around. Okay? You know, on the other hand, there is nothing in Scripture, though, that's anywhere that says mankind is not God's children. Put up or shut up. You know, those who are ignorant, deceived, or indoctrinated into paganism should ask, how can someone be a child of God and a child of the devil at the same time? Didn't Jesus accuse some of being children of the devil? According to your perverted Latin-based Bible? No. Jesus never claimed that, no matter what your perverted Bible says. If one took these perverted passages literally, then that would mean a devil character had sex with women and produced his offspring, similar to what's done in a B-rated horror movie. In reality, the original coined Greek text has Jesus stating, "Your father, the ancestor," not your father, the devil. The ancient Latin church changed. You notice the word changed? not translated, but changed the word ancestor into devil. Since when does the word ancestor mean devil in any translation or dictionary? Okay? These kinds of things really piss me off, what they did. The average Christian swallows what the ancient Latin church did to Scripture, and then has the gall to call it inerrant and goes as far as calling it holy. Wow. Not only is Scripture not inerrant or holy, but according to Scripture, some of it is an actual lie and is perverted. According to Scripture. Your argument's not with me, but it's with Jeremiah 8:8. It says, how can you say we are wise and the law of the Lord is with us? But behold, the lying pen of the scribes has made it into a lie. Okay? Not all of Scripture is a lie, of course not. But you know, it only takes a little bit of leaven to leaven the whole loaf, okay? You follow me? So what about perversion, though? Where does Scripture say that Scripture is perverted? Speaking to the scribes, you know, the ones who wrote Scripture, Jeremiah 23:36, for you have perverted the words of the living God, of the Lord of hosts, our God. Well, your arguments with these two verses, not with moi. And in closing this very short video, yes, God even overlooks lies and perversions of Scripture, and His love still shines through the written text. It most certainly does. It is a treasure book. The Bible is a treasure book. So for you who, never mind. Okay? The point, God uses everything, including lying, perverted Scripture, and nothing goes to waste. For me personally, think about this. If I didn't believe in hell for over 30 years, I would have never investigated why I believed such nonsense, and later wrote books about the hell lie. You know, the three, I'll leave a link to, in the Show Me More section, to my 3 books. The first one I did was called, this is your infomercial, folks, called, what is that? In Defense of God's Love. I can't see it on the screen. And the second one I wrote was called, Is God Bipolar? Because according to the perverted, lying Scripture, He most certainly is. But if you find out what the true translation really is in the Koine Greek, there's no lies. There's no perversions. It's wonderful. Okay. The third book I wrote is called No Love, No Fear, and then No Love, No Fear. Okay. I'm also going to, in the same Show Me More section, I'm going to leave a link to my website called thatwhyguy.com, as well as a link to Patreon and coffee if you feel like buying me a cup of coffee for entertaining you, I guess, with this video. Anyway, thank you for viewing.